Minkah Fitzpatrick, he revised his deal to get more guaranteed money this season. Gives the Dolphins $11 million more in cap space. No more guaranteed after this year, but I think it was a spot where the Miami Dolphins got him in a happier place, it seems like. But he did speak to the media today for the first time as a member of the Miami Dolphins and gave a statement, Leroy. He started no questions first. He had a statement on joining the Miami Dolphins, and here's what Minka Fitzpatrick had to say on that.
Before we start asking questions, I want to make a statement real quick. I know I haven't addressed the media or posted on social media. One, I'm not a big social media guy. You ain't gonna see me on there. Period. Point blank. Two, in no way, shape, or form was that an expression of frustration about coming back to Miami. Three, I want to thank the city of Pittsburgh, the fans of Pittsburgh. You guys treated me very well. I enjoyed my time there. I played with some great teammates. I was very unfortunate the way things ended, but it's a part of the business, and I'm extremely excited to be a Miami Dolphin. Again, my silence was not a reflection of how I felt about this team or this organization. I've been here in the building for about a week now, and I'm extremely excited about this season. I think we have a very, very high ceiling. We have a lot of young, hungry, passionate guys, combined with a lot of guys who played a lot of game and have a lot of accolades. So this is an organization that I'm extremely proud to be a part of. And again, my silence was nothing to do with my feelings towards the Dolphins organization. With that being said, I'm not going to take any questions about how the transaction went down. I'm not going to take any questions about Pittsburgh or previous coaches or anything like that. I would like to respectfully talk about this current situation, this team, my players, my coaches, and I would appreciate if you would all respect those wishes.
There you go. Minka Fitzpatrick addressing the media this morning.
Perfect. He put it all out there, and I don't blame him. There's really no need to talk about coaches 4 or 5 years ago, right? And it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it is an old situation. I don't really even know, like what is
somebody would ask about it. Somebody would ask about it.
Somebody is gonna. Somebody would ask about it if you don't put it out there.
Right. And it's a shame that you got to do that with grown ass men and women. That you have to make that statement. Otherwise, that's the whole conversation would be about what happened the last time you were here.
He was asked also today, do you want to be here long term? He said, definitely. Really liking the energy and the direction it is going. I think the culture in the locker room is one that wants to win and win now, but it's also something that I want to earn. I know it was reported that I want a new contract, but I just wanted to know that I was going to be here for more than a season, and I got that. Now that I'm going to go out there, play all pro level, happy to and hopefully earn the respect of my teammates and organization to have a long-term contract.
Cool.
Bink.
I like the way you said, hey, don't read into the fact that I'm not a talker.
Or on social media. Yeah.
Or on social media mean that I have a problem with something. That was.
Or also, like, it may not have been a problem, but if he's saying like maybe he was hurt by leaving Pittsburgh,
right,
and he didn't want to post anything that was like construed in the wrong way, especially if they were trying to work some things out. If Drew Rosenhaus was trying to work some things out,
right?
Because one wrong social media post could maybe, we've seen with Tyreek Hill how busy his Twitter fingers can be, or the subtweeting by Jalen Ramsey, like. Maybe you just wanted to say, like, no news is good news, just say nothing and then get it all done.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it's a kid. I mean, he's a mature guy.
Right.
So that's probably why it's out there the way that it is. So one thing we know, Jennifer, about Leroy Horde is he hates Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, no, why does everyone say that?
He definitely hates Aaron Rodgers.
He hates Aaron Rodgers. He hates him. But don't worry, Leroy, because you're not alone. For Terry Bradshaw, we also know hates Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I know. Wait, Now that's hate.
He
What
hates
I have for Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers is not hate.
But don't worry.
Terry Bradshaw.
Well, don't worry, because Aaron Rodgers was on NFL Network this weekend, and he was asked about Terry Bradshaw's comments over the summer. And you got this, Vlad. Aaron Rodgers, in his very Aaron Rodgers way, has let it be known that he's ready to mend fences with Terry Bradshaw. Here's what Aaron Rodgers had to say.
Terry Bradshaw says, Rodgers to the Steelers. I wrote it down because I want to get it right. It's a joke. Stay in California, chew on bark, and whisper to the gods.
Well, I whisper to the gods every single day.
Damn right.
I've known Terry for a long time,
Okay.
being a part of Fox. Terry's a legend. He's an absolute legend. He won 4 Super Bowls. He's had a legendary career in the media. But Terry, like a lot of people, doesn't know me. And so he's got an idea of what he thinks about me based on what I've done, the documentary, what I've said, Darkness Retreat, whatever the hell you want to talk about. I'd love to get to know
Shame on
Terry
him.
on a deeper level. And I feel like if he gave me a chance to get to know him, that we'd have a good friendship, because for me, I have nothing but the utmost amount of respect and deference for what the greats have done, because they laid the foundation for us to be able to play in this great game, to be paid like kings, and to carry on the tradition of excellence that guys like the Bradshaws of the world in the 70s and Bart Starr in the 60s and Lombardi and Joe Montana and Steve Young and Troy Aikman and Brett Favre and all the greats that have been over, Tom Brady. You know, we're standing on the backs of those guys, and it's because of how they played and how they carried themselves that we're able to have this opportunity to still play this great game, to get paid really well, to set ourselves up for our future. So I'd love to get to know Terry on a deeper level if he's open to it, and maybe we can go chew some bark or whatever the hell he's talking about together.
Terry Bradshaw says,
Wow.
So
You know what?
here's
That's
the
a great
deal.
answer.
See, so
Leroy
here's
whipped
the
out his
deal.
ear. Go ahead, Leroy.
I said, so here's the deal.
Hmm?
He pointed out all the reasons why people would have a problem with him, and he understands that. But then you can't turn around and say, but Terry doesn't know me. The fact of the matter is that some of those actions and some of those things you've done, Terry Bradshaw has washed his hands of and say, I don't want to know this guy.
So wait a minute,
Right?
Leroy. So hold on, Leroy.
What's up?
If nobody ever knew you and all they heard is you fat shaming,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They all every time they hear you just fat shaming, always talking about
Yeah.
people's
And
size.
they call me, and yeah.
Right. And then somebody says Leroy doesn't care about Leroy just likes to rip fat people and everything like that. And then you know, but we know you, Leroy. We just know that's how you where you're from, where your background is in Louisiana. That's how you guys would riff on each other. But we got to know you. We would understand. Leroy is very, very nice, very cordial. He loves everyone. He likes to feed people. So the same people that he's making fun of is the same people he's going to feed.
Right.
Wouldn't that be a right description of that?
And if you know me well enough, Vlad, you know this. I only care what the people that I'm closest to think about me.
Yeah, and also don't let him off the hook because he hates Aaron Rodgers.
Of course he hates Aaron Rodgers.
Nice try.
I was waiting for that.
But Vlad, I'm comfortable with who I am, and the people closest to me know who I am, and I can live with that. Everybody don't have to like me, and I'm good with that.
And that's the same thing with Aaron. Aaron's cool with the people
I understand that, but guess what? I would never do anything to the people that are closest to me, right? I always make sure they know who I am.
Yeah, but
right?
here's the thing.
When we talk about Aaron Rodgers, right? All the people that he's played with, all the people that he's been around, right? The only person that I could think of that a ride or die with Aaron Rodgers is the wide receiver.
Which one? Randall Cobb?
No, Randall Cobb too.
James
Randall
Jones.
Cobb.
He's got a bunch of receivers.
He's got a bunch of receivers.
David Bakhtiari and Charles Woodson.
I don't think they're cool anymore. I think they did have a falling out.
Who?
Right,
Bakhtiari.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, Yeah, I'm not
He's
trying
always
to.
going to be good with Randall Cobb,
Devontae,
Jordy Nelson,
Devontae.
Devontae Adams. Those are the three.
Right. But you see what I'm saying? So oh no, put that back.
He did. He signed with the Raiders over the weekend.
Was it Raiders or the Niners? I thought he signed with the Niners.
So
it might be the Niners. I
I
thought
think he
So-
signed with the Niners.
So and here's the other thing. Aaron Rodgers acknowledged why people don't like him or why people would have a problem with him, and it's justified.
He signed with the 49ers.
Well, I think also what he did was like if you want to know if a guy got practiced to be a vice presidential candidate, that was very political because
Right. He was just
You're
trying
ta-
to make good,
you're
be
talking about
nice to
you-
Pittsburgh.
it's Steelers royalty. Like
Right.
it would be like if Aaron Rodgers came to the Dolphins and Dan Marino came out and he was like, hippie boy, I don't want him here. And then he has to be like, Dan, I mean, he stood on this is the greatest guy. I admired him as a,
Right.
and he does it. I would love to get to know him. Like, you're not going to win in that scenario if you're Aaron Rodgers.
Correct.
Until Aaron Rodgers
Correct.
goes and wins with the Steelers, you
And-
better treat Terry Bradshaw with respect.
And again, a lot of the things that people have a problem with Aaron Rodgers with isn't because they know him personally or don't know him personally. It's the antics. Right? And so when you've been a member of a team and it's a team thing, right? Some of the things that he does is almost like anti-team. Like, I am this guy, I am who everybody wants, and you are just a part of it. And I think that's the part that
Well, yeah, and that kind of goes to the when he has his guys, right? Like one of the things with going to the Jets that was probably, I think, probably annoying to like somebody like Garrett Wilson who's up and coming. He's like, oh, you really you need to have Devontae Adams? You have to,
right.
You gotta have your guys at all times. Like you can't be friends with any new receivers.
Right, but so that's I think that's the issue that a lot of people have. Also,
Do get upset with LeBron though.
that
Yeah.
huh?
People do, like his teammates do get annoyed with
But
that.
I'm just
But it
saying.
was
But here's the other thing. Here's the other thing though. Like, if you have LeBron on your team, you got a chance to win. And that ain't gonna never change, whether you like LeBron or not, whether you like him or not, whether you can't stand his antics, with everything. And what I would say with Aaron Rodgers is, it's been 14 years since you won a Super Bowl. And in fact, you have lost with teams that were a lot better than the teams you played on the last 3 or 4 years. And we have all looked at you. And so when you put all that together and then add the antics, you like, if you're Terry Bradshaw, you're like, wait a minute, I got 4 championships, right? This guy has won. Why are we bending the knee to him everywhere we go or everywhere he goes? Like he is going to be, the savior when he wasn't even the savior when they built a whole team around him. That's it, and that's it. It doesn't mean he's not a great player. It doesn't mean he's not going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. That, like, the two things that I'm talking about are two different things. He has had a career that undoubtedly makes him a Hall of Famer. Not even questioning that. Okay? But if I told you, can Aaron Rodgers be your savior at this point in his career with what he's done the last 5 years? Right? Like, yeah, that's the issue. We're making exceptions. We're doing this. Oh, we're going to be on his clock. We're going to do all this. And what did it bring you? What does it get you?
It didn't bring you anything this last time around. I mean, I guess, like, look, you could give the benefit of the doubt being like, hey, he tore his Achilles the first year, like, and you're coming back from that.
Yeah,
So we never really know.
He's also over 40.
He is over 40. Yeah, he's old as hell. So this is probably going to be like, if there is going to be a last ride of him proving to be anything, and the Steelers, unlike what they've typically done, are going all in with spending and bringing guys in and putting things around
But
him.
it's the other guys. They're not paying Aaron Rodgers a boatload of money.
They're not, but I mean,
Right.
but if that's what's giving them the ability to do that is that he
I
didn't
got
take
you.
a lot of money to do it.
And I understand all that, but I'm just pointing out, like to when people say to me, you don't like Aaron Rodgers, that's not true at all.
It's 100% true. It's
Okay. I don't like.
the most ridiculous.
I don't
thing.
like. But
You know why
based
we
on-
don't
it'd be
like
like-
Aaron
based
Rodgers?
on what I said, do I have reason?
It'd be like me being
Based
sitting-
on what I just told you. and
Okay, so
what I
wait,
said
do you
happened-
not like him or do you like him?
You're
You just said
boxing
I have
yourself
reasons
in
not to
right
like
here.
him.
Yeah.
Just admit it. I am
He
totally fine with you not liking him, but
Here.
you can't say I don't dislike it. No, hold on one second. I'm going to let you speak in a second. But listen, you have just said here in 10 minutes, Leroy, that am I not right in not liking him? And then on the front end saying, well, I don't not like Aaron Rodgers, and then saying like, but I'm right.
No,
It's like
no,
what?
no,
But
no, because-
with the reason
Here,
I gave,
let me try
you
to
blame
be.
me?
Let me try to clarify this a little bit.
I don't want you to clarify it. I want you to embrace it.
I don't.
Just embrace it.
we
I
want
really
you to
don't-
admit it.
And in all honesty, I really don't hate Aaron Rodgers. Like, if you ask me, do you not like Eli Apple? No, I don't.
You don't like Aaron Rodgers. It's okay.
But
Leroy.
how I
okay.
feel about Eli Apple is not what I feel about Aaron Rodgers.
you
I
can
just
guess
think
what?
his
There's
antics.
different
There's a
levels
different
of not
level
liking
of
someone.
yeah. There's a different level of dislike.
It would be like this is what you're doing. This is exactly what you're doing. Be like, I don't dislike Paul Pierce. I'm sure he's a perfectly nice guy.
No.
No.
not even saying that.
Let me finish. I'm sure he's a perfectly nice guy. Like I have no hate in my heart for Paul Pierce. Now, am I completely right that he's an overrated ball hog who only was good that 1 year when Kevin Garnett got there? Yeah, I mean, that's just the facts. I mean, I don't dislike Paul Pierce, even though he maybe pooped his pants during an NBA Finals moment and overacted and had a wheelchair taken out. But I don't dislike Paul Pierce and the fact that it's a joke that he thinks he's anywhere in the same zip code as D. Wade, because I don't know Paul Pierce. I don't have anything against Paul Pierce. He's going to the Hall of Fame. He was a very accomplished basketball player. So there's nothing against Paul Pierce, even though he went out, sadly, as a Washington Wizard with nobody giving a rat's ass, and he wanted to be treated like Kobe
You
Bryant.
ain't gonna get that
So-
Kobe tour.
I don't dislike Paul Pierce at all. Like that's what you
I
sound like.
love you,
I
like
just
Kobe.
that's what you sound like.
Like, I don't know how else to put it, but if I don't like somebody, I will tell you.
But that-
right?
but
I
that's what-
literally don't. It's not that I don't like Aaron Rodgers. I think he's had an illustrious career. Like I said, he's going to be a Hall of Famer,
This
and
is
I
not-
respect that.
Yeah.
However,
Mhm.
all of his antics in a team sport, putting the team on hold and all these things are qualities that are unlikable, even though he's had a great career.
No, Leroy. No.
I don't know.
No.
I'm just saying you have
you're
qualities that
terrible.
are
Can I just
Listen,
wait?
this
Let
man
me ask you a
is
question.
okay.
If you don't like something that somebody does that mean that you
don't like
hate
him?
them?
Yeah, that's exactly what that means.
Constantly
So-
saying it, and you
so
say
does
it
that-
is
does
when
that
you
mean
don't
I don't
this
like
man.
Tyreek Hill either?
I don't know.
Because what he did at the
You
end
don't
of
like
last year,
something. No.
wait,
No.
but
No,
what
no,
he
no,
did
no.
at the end of
Hold on,
last year
hold
was
on. No. You cannot like an act somebody did.
But that's
When
what
you-
I'm
no, no,
saying
no.
about Aaron Rodgers.
It's not what you're saying. You said Aaron Rodgers has unlikable qualities, which is what makes you a person.
No. All right. Here.
Dude,
I'm
dude,
I
just don't understand
I'm
why this
genuine-
is a
no,
fight. I don't
you
understand why
guys
he
are
wants to
hold
fight
on.
it.
All right. I'm not fighting it. I'm telling you how I it's not that I don't like Aaron Rodgers. You guys started this because I said one bad thing about Aaron Rodgers.
It's
Oh,
not-
you hate him.
You've
No,
literally
that's
said
not it
everything
at all.
about Aaron
But
Rodgers.
you
Rodgers.
cannot like
Leroy, it's
some of the
literally-
things that somebody does and say it's not that I hate him. I don't hate him.
Dude, you've been boxing. You know why?
All right,
right.
I'm about to.
Yeah, I'ma tell you
play
why.
it.
I'ma tell you
Play
why.
it. Never mind.
You know how Leroy defends Tua
Mhm.
to the highest degree? Anytime, even if there's a mess up or something, he always says, well, it's not necessarily the quarterback's fault. It's out you make excuses for Tua. You know
I
why?
don't.
You like Tua. You like Tua. You like everything about him. But with Aaron Rodgers, anything with Aaron Rodgers,
And
if there's
and
like a
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question though, Vlad. Did I do this or did he do it? Am I making up stuff that he's done? Am I
Okay.
making anything up?
You're not making anything up.
No, you're not
Okay.
making anything up. So you
Okay.
don't like him.
But you don't
So-
like him.
So then just say it. You fighting? Stop fighting yourself.
not-
Strange
You
thing.
fighting
Just
yourself with
tap
the
out.
blue beard.
Okay.
Stop. It'd be
Yeah.
nice just to say, listen, I don't like Aaron Rodgers. I think he's a hell of a player, but personally, I don't like Aaron Rodgers. And guess what? Nobody's gonna bother you.
No, but I don't
when
want
you do that all the time, you're boxing yourself in. You're like Austin Powers in the golf court.
I don't even want him saying I don't like Aaron Rodgers. I want him to say I hate Aaron Rodgers.
See,
Because that's what
there you
happens.
go.
He hates
No, he
Aaron
doesn't have to
Rodgers.
say hate.
He
Hate
hates
is
Aaron Rodgers.
hate's a little too passionate.
No, he does. He does though.
See what I'm
Just-
saying?
just
Vlad,
hates
Vlad.
He
He
hates
You see, but Vlad, that is my point. It's either one extreme or the other.
It's not extreme. I
It
have
is
many
extreme.
radio
To say
shows
you
to
hate
prove.
somebody
You hate 'em.
is
We got
very
at least
extreme.
2 seasons. We got 2 seasons of
Your list.
audio.
This is Leroy's list. Okay, this is the list. Bad customer service. Comcast.
Fat mannequins.
Fat mannequins. Ohio State.
Aaron
And
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Don't forget Eli Apple. Oh, because
Eli Apple.
Eli Apple.
But
no,
Eli
no, no.
Ohio State.
He's
Eli
a- yeah, he's-
Apple's under the.
Eli Apple
the
You
falls
sub-
in
know
all
what?
of them.
And potato pie.
Somehow
for-
Eli Apple falls in all those 4 categories.
Well, potato pie might be the most angry I've ever heard him.
Oh my goodness! I almost lost a family member over that potato pie. I don't know
Take a
what
break. We're back after this.